Well, if you don't mind, I want to ask you about your choosing criteria. Like, what did you do? What did your selection progress? How did you do it?
Still haven't elected our students because it's the first project we're participating in. So we're learning about your criteria today, and we'll discuss them later, but we will think about behavior as one important thing, and also willingness to communicate in English and students.
Discipline.
Discipline is a good idea, yeah.
So then I also wanted to know about your students. How are they going? Are they not your selected students, because you have said that you haven't selected yet, but have you told them about this project? Are they excited? Or?
About the project, because I'm their English teacher, and they are very excited about the project, and they're very eager to participate, so I hope we'll have a nice group. It's a group of vocational students. They study service and transportation.
Well, you just say this was your first time doing this project, so what did you expect about it?
I don't know. I think it's great. I'm just walking along Liv here. She's more experienced, so she needed a colleague to travel with, and I said yes immediately. Your question was
Are you excited with the project? What are your goals? Or?
Absolutely. And everything's been positive until now, and up to now.
When Sarah first told me about the project, I thought it was great because it's easy to integrate in the English curriculum with the values. So we're very excited to work on it, but we still need to work on the details. And Norway is hosting the teachers next year, so we still have some time to get a bit more experience before we are the hosts.
Yeah.
I'm curious about, he has told that it was your first time, but not yours.
It is my first time in this kind of project, but I met Sarah at a teacher's course in Belfast 2 years ago, so I have done projects for personal training for teachers, but not exchange programs with students.
Susanna, why are you participating in this project?
To get new experiences and to get to travel, I think it's great, and to get to see other schools, and it's a rewarding thing, and
For me, it's the same. It's a great experience. If I travel to Bulgaria or to Portugal, it would be nice. Yeah.
What do you think of Las Palmas?
I think it's great. We've been here for 2 days now, and walked around quite a bit and seen the town center, not to mention the cathedral. It's a beautiful city, and has a lot of an interesting history with all these people from British and the natives and the Spaniards coming in 500 years ago, and it's been functioning like a melting pot, so it's very interesting.
Okay. And how Norwegian students behave in class?
Oh, that differs a lot from class to class. I have classes where the students are really great and really active, and they really, it's a pleasure to be in class. And then I have some classes where it's a bit more challenging to be with a bit more discipline problems. But in general, the students are very friendly and nice. Not always paying attention, I suppose that's normal for students all over the world.
Yeah, they're too fond of their phones, many of them.
And Norwegian students have computers at the levels where we teach, so that can be challenging as well, because they all have their own laptop with them in class. They don't use it all the time, but they have to use it a bit, and it's challenging to keep them away from the computers. But they're getting better.
What temperature are in Norway?
Right now, Probably around 0.
Yeah, well, my husband sent me an SMS this morning and he told me it was rainy and stormy and windy, so I suppose a couple of degrees above 0 when it's cold. So it's very great to be here in sunny Las Palmas.
And we live in the southern parts of Norway, so which is the area that is the warmest area.
So we don't have that much snow, so you have to travel to the mountains to get the snow.
Okay. Thing about the terrorist attack of France.
I thought it was horrible, terrible tragedy, and we experienced a terrorist attack in Norway 4 years ago now, summer. And what can you do? It gets to unite the nation as a whole, and I believe there are 1.5 million people in the streets of Paris to speak out against tyranny and violations of freedom of speech and human rights. So I don't know. It's a tough question. What is blasphemy and what is not? I think that the magazine should be allowed to, in the western parts of the world, it should be okay to make fun of most things in a gentle matter. Or, I mean, humor is humor, and but it's a very difficult question. Yeah.
How is the economic situation in Norway?
In general, the economic situation in Norway is very good, but in the recent months there has been some problems with the oil price going down, so the Norwegian krone is less worth than it has used to be, but still Norway is a very wealthy country, so the economic situation in general is good, I would say, especially compared to Southern Europe, where you've got nothing to do. The unemployment rate is low. Still.
Okay, thanks.
Hello, my name is Arlet. I'm one of the Spanish students. What's your name? My name is Sarah. Where you come from?
I come from Sweden, from the south of Sweden, from a very small school, 200 students.
What's the name of the school where you teach?
The name is Grännaskolan, and it's an international boarding school. So students live in their school, and they come from all parts of the world, like Canada, China, Hong Kong, you know. So it's very nice, mix.
Why do you want to be part of this project?
I think it's the project you mean. I think it's important for students to go to different parts of the world, different parts of Europe, and see how students are working, and you know, different systems in different schools, and make new connections, meet new friends, and you know, widen their experience, see more things.
How you will choose the students?
I think, of course, the students want to go. They want to be eager, you know, and they should be sociable, be able to speak to people, be curious, and of course, we will look at the grades and the marks, and you know, that you can, you know, behave in a nice way, that you are nice to other people. That's important as well. Some of the things that we look at.
Why do you think this project is good?
The grade? Oh, because I think it shows something of the students' motivation, and of course the ability of speaking and writing in English. You know, it's not the most important thing, because I have students and their English is not very good, but they want to. They want to learn, and they're working hard. But the grades are sort of low, so not only grades, but they are important.
Do you like this first meeting?
Yes, I do. I love the school and I like the students a lot. You're really kind, you're really happy and friendly and outgoing. And I think it's a nice atmosphere in the school. It's very nice to be here. Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Do you like Gran Canaria?
I do. It's the first time for me here. And it's very nice. Nice weather. In Sweden there is snow and very cold. Snow and rain and terrible. So it's very nice to come here. And it's a beautiful city with old buildings. Architecture is nice, and yeah. Tomorrow I'll see the ocean, the beach.
Can you tell us something of Swedish gastronomy?
Swedish gastronomies. We have, of course, as any country, we have international food, but it's quite old-fashioned, I think. A lot of meat, potatoes, things like quite heavy. I think the most famous dish is like Swedish meatballs.
Hello. Hello. I'm participating in the project beta.
So we are colleagues.
Okay. So if you mind, I'm gonna ask you some
Okay,
questions.
I don't mind.
If you don't mind.
Of course I don't mind.
Thank you. So first of all, what are your names?
My name is Katina. I'm
My
from,
name's sorry.
I'm
No
from
problem.
Bulgaria.
My name's Christina.
From Bulgaria. What are your teachers? What do you teach?
I teach English.
English. You too.
Me, I teach French and English.
You know, we are in the Bachivac project, which is kind of bilingual bachillerato. Which we have English, of course,
Yes?
the Spanish bachillerato and the French.
Yeah. I did that yesterday.
Why did you learn English?
Where?
Why did you?
Because I like the English language and I have always dreamed when I was younger, at your age, to study and to speak English.
You told me you speak French also?
Yes, I speak French. My first language is French. My first studies were in French. And then I decided to study English as well.
Do you speak other languages? Or?
No, unfortunately I can understand Russian and a little bit of French, but I cannot speak. And Bulgarian, of course. I can speak Bulgarian.
Which city are you from?
The town of Sandansky. I can show you a picture. I have it on my notebook. These are some pictures of our town. It's a beautiful town. It's near the Greek border. Have you heard about Greece?
Yes,
I'm sure.
of course.
I'm sure you have heard. So it's near the Greek border. Our town, and it's beautiful. If you can come, it would be lovely to see it.
It's in the southwest part of Bulgaria.
Do you already know the students who are participating in the project from Bulgaria?
Yeah, we know most of them. Yeah.
Has it been difficult to choose?
It wasn't very easy because there are lots of volunteers to take part in the project.
Now I'm going to ask you something about your culture in general. I know Bulgaria became a country in 678 or something like that. So it is the oldest country in Europe. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
correct.
So could you tell us a tradition or something that you celebrate? Something special? Do you have in your country a tradition?
Our national celebration is on the 3rd of March. So we celebrate our national holiday on the 3rd of March, when we celebrate the liberation of the Turkish youth. Have you heard about that? Bulgarian country was under Turkish rule for more than 500 years. And on this date, on the 3rd of March, we celebrate the liberation of the Turks. And we have also a couple of more national holidays. We also celebrate, we are the only country in the world, as far as I know, on the 24th of May, we celebrate the creators of the Bulgarian alphabet, Cyrill and Methodius. And it is a national holiday too. And the students are not at school and they're happy.
So, and here in Spain we have lots of strange or funny or your own traditions. For example, we have Tomatina, in Buñol, where we throw tomatoes.
I've heard about that.
To each other. So.
I have seen on TV.
And we have also El Colacho, where in Murcia we jump over the babies so they get black.
That's a tradition here?
No, not here, in Murcia, in the mainland.
So you jump over the babies? Do they survive?
Yes.
After the jump?
When do that?
When is that?
I don't remember exactly, but I think it's in summer.
That's interesting.
So do you have
no, we
like
don't
that, no?
have such traditions.
The Spanish are more crazy than
you are more crazier than Bulgarians, I think.
So this tradition you told me, could we, the people who are going to Bulgaria in the project, could we participate in these traditions, or it's just for locals?
Yeah, if you are there at this time of the year, March, May,
We haven't decided on the dates yet.
if you happen to be there, you could join us. There are parades, especially on the 24th of May, when we celebrate our creators of the alphabet. There are parades on the streets with flags, with balloons, and everybody is cheerful, and that's beautiful. You can join.
I would like to. Have you tried some Spanish food or Canary?
Yesterday, but we don't remember the names. What was
we had
that?
the opportunity to try some Spanish.
Do you know
spices.
gofio?
What was that?
This is a flour made of corn. Here we eat all the time.
No, I think we haven't tried that.
No?
We tried some potatoes with a special
With salt.
Baked potatoes.
baked potatoes
Yes,
with,
papa
yes,
sauce.
with tomato sauce. And we also tried something, what was the else? Special kinds of cheese and
Fried fish.
fried fish.
With potatoes again. And another
Paella.
Paella. Paella. We tried it. That was delicious. I liked it.
Could you tell us one special meal do you eat in Bulgaria? Yes.
Oh, the most traditional.
The most traditional, yes.
We have the so-called banica. Have you heard about banica?
it's for breakfast.
That's usually for breakfast. But it is made of dough. Do you know dough? It's flour and
Yes,
water and cheese and eggs, and it is baked and it's very tasty. We also have a very traditional meal which is called moussaka. It is made of potatoes chopped in very small pieces with minced meat. Do you know minced meat? Minced meat. That's a meat chopped in very small, tiny pieces, and we mixed it together with a special mixture, and we bake it. And that's so very delicious.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah, that's very delicious. I can
On the
cook
top,
it.
on the top we cover the glue with a mixture of
Yeah, eggs, yogurt, and yellow cheese.
So, very nice to meet you. Now
It was a pleasure.
she's going to
It's my first interview ever.
she's going now to finish the interview. You don't mind?
Yeah, I don't mind. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Adriana, and I'm a student like him who is going to participate in this project. I would like to make you some questions. And for example, could you tell us one traditional sport of your country?
Sport?
Yeah.
Traditional sport in our country. Of course, football is practiced. What is traditional? Cycling becomes very nowadays very famous. Football mostly, basketball, baseball.
Football is in all the world.
Yeah, football is all over the world. That's it, I think. I'm not very fond of sports. I'm not very familiar with the sport.
I do like some sport too. So you have been in Gran Canaria for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And can I ask you which place do you like the most?
Here,
Yes.
me personally, I like everything. Everything is beautiful. I feel perfect here.
the scenery is great.
The scenery, pictures, the streets, the people, the ocean. I haven't been close to the ocean yet, but I hope I'll manage to go there, close to the ocean. So everything. The weather is perfect.
Yes, it's not too cold, but it's not. And do you know that in the Canaries we have very rich biodiversity? How is it in Bulgaria?
Diversity?
Biodiversity with the animals and...
I understand. The other colleague, which is not here, who is not here, she is very good at biology, but we have lots of animals, and as far as I know, most of them are protected on the so-called Red Book. It is a Red Book of protected animals and flowers, and there are some unique, as far as I know. I'm not sure, but I think a bear, a special bear, and a snake. Oh, I don't want to talk about snakes, but they are on this Red Book. And flowers, we have the so-called Edelweiss.
Yes.
We have a flower, it's rarely seen because it's up very high in the mountains. At high distances, maybe more than 2,000 highest on the mountain, it is called Edelweiss. And it's rare. It's really rare, and it can be only found in Bulgaria.
In the book, in the Red Book.
That's it. About our diversity, I don't know more.
Normally people in Bulgaria have animals and pets.
Especially in villages.
Yeah, but not only in villages. We live in apartments. We have cats. I have a cat. She has a cat.
Maybe she means domestic animals.
No, pets.
Yes? No, not pets.
If you're
Domestic animals.
Oh, domestic usually in villages. They have. Like what? Cows, donkeys, goats, pigs.
Yes.
Very often seen in villages.
And so could you tell us something about your high school? Is it big, or maybe you're a German student, or is it a small center?
So it is a high school. It is a big school. It is the oldest in town, even in the municipality, in the region of Sandanski.
Like yours.
So yours is, I think, a little bit older than ours, because yesterday they told us it is 100 years. Ours is 77 years old. This is the highest school, and we are mostly profiled at learning languages and maths.
Science.
and science.
They are very good students.
Yeah.
And what do you think about our high school? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's interesting.
We liked it a lot.
We envy you for this hall because we don't have such hall. That's very good. This one we are now. That's
If you don't mind, I would like to ask you if is it as good as yours?
what?
If this center
School is
is as good as yours?
Yeah, probably maybe
Better.
Better.
I think
Yeah.
it's better
Probably better.
in some ways.
Your school is larger than our, bigger. That's bigger, and you have more halls and rooms, I think, as far as I can see.
And can you tell us how the educational system works in Bulgaria? It is so different from ours.
You mean education?
The educational system.
Yes.
We're not very familiar with your system yet, but our students go to school from first grade. They start first grade till 12th grade. So from first to fourth grade it is a primary school for small children. Then from 5th to 7th grade including, it is a secondary school. And then the bigger, the highest, is high school from 8th grade till 12th grade. It's where we work with the bigger students. And that's
School
it.
is compulsory
Till the age of 16, as it is here, I
And
think.
here,
And it's obligatory. Is it obligatory?
Obligatory. Yeah.
Until 16.
Yeah.
in Spain,
That's the same, I think.
Yes. And are there many differences between the Bulgaria and the Spanish educational system?
We can't tell now because we are not very familiar with your educational system. We'll have to learn more about the educational system so that we can compare.
It's not a problem.
Yeah. So
Okay.
with a definite.
We are almost finished.
Okay.
Have you the purpose to continue participating in this project the next years?
Oh, yeah. We're going to participate.
of course.
Of course, we are on the project for the next 2 years.
What about you?
So I would like to participate the next year, but I think in second of bachillerato we can't because there are so many things to do. And has the project been difficult to prepare?
It's not easy.
It's hard work
It's hard work and it takes a lot of time.
to apply to get the grant, the money,
To prepare all the documents
yeah.
they need. That's,
And then
yeah, that's a lot
to
of work.
prepare all the activities with students. It's hard work,
But obviously we did it, so because we are here.
but it's satisfying for us.
You are hard working.
Yeah.
And what do you expect from this project?
What do I expect? As usual, I have best expectations. Everything to go on schedule. About the meetings with the students, I expect them to exchange experience and to talk about and even to make
get to know
friendships.
people from different countries, from 7 countries in our case.
And expect, of course, to learn more about all of these different educational systems of all these different countries.
We would like to learn more of English,
Of
course,
course,
and
of course.
the cultures because they aren't so different from the ours.
Yeah.
And so we have finished. Thank you for your time.
And thank you
very
very much.
I might see you later.
Yeah, we'll see you.
And
we
why
are
not
here.
see you in Bulgaria?
And maybe you'll come to Bulgaria if you are chosen to come.
So, hello, I'm Maria, and I'm one of the students who are participating in this project, and I'm going to ask you some questions. Could you tell me your name?
My name is Angelica. And my name is Rita.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Have you already chosen the members of this project in your country?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. But we're going to do this when we come back as soon as it's possible.
Do you think they will be excited for being a part?
Students, you mean?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sure, because it's a good possibility to visit other countries, to make new friends, to experience new culture, traditions, to see new places and to meet new faces. Of course, it's interesting and excited. I hope so.
Yes.
I hope so.
Okay. How many students from your country are going to the trip?
Oh, we are thinking still, but most probably 3 students. 3 students are going to visit each of the countries. During each mobility, we have 3 students.
Oh, okay. And has your high school been in another project like this?
Yes, a couple of years ago we participated in Comenius project, yes, with the students as well. And moreover, we had one project devoted for developing skills for primary school students.
And when was the last time they did a trip? You told me that last year.
Trip where, you mean?
I don't know, a trip.
With students or
Yes.
personally?
Yes, we.
Oh, actually, I didn't participate in that project, personally, so I don't remember, but maybe some years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I can't say. I didn't work at that time. But this project, I mean.
How many students applied for this project? Do you know?
No, we still, haven't organized all this stuff, so we still don't know, the number of students. But we hope, that we have, volunteers, and I don't know how many. Maybe many, maybe not. But of course we have those who would like to participate in the project, I guess.
And which were the requirements that you went to?
The project?
Yes.
Of course, I guess in the first place should be English skills, knowledge, math. In the second place, motivation, wish to visit, to participate, to spend hours working in a team, contributing to the project. Of course, IC technologies is an important and vital part for participating in this project as well, and maybe that's it.
And knowing as well other languages.
Students or personally? In our school, Russian, German and English are taught. So some of the students can speak Russian, some of the students can speak German besides English. And of course, our national language is English.
We are going to begin the interview. The first question is, was it difficult to choose students who show to take part in this project?
We still haven't chosen the students, yes, but when we come back after this transactional meeting, so we definitely choose students, and I guess some criteria will be very important, and actually I guess that we will find students who would have a big wish to participate in the project. So still I can't say many details about the selection, as we still haven't done this.
What city do the students come from?
What city?
Yes.
We live in Lithuania and in Kaunas. Kaunas is the second largest city in our country. So of course students come from Kaunas, the second largest city in our country. It has this similar number of inhabitants like Lithuania, 150,000 inhabitants. So it's city like here, similar size.
Okay. What are your expectations about this project?
Of course, I expect, and I'm sure, and I strongly believe that this kind of project is very useful, not only for teachers, but for students as well. As the students will have the possibility to travel, to make new friends, to experience, they will be able to develop their speaking skills. They will be able to spend some time in different families, tasting different food, tasting places, and of course raising their awareness of our 12th topic.
It's an experience. How long have you been planning this project?
Actually, last year when we started filling in the application form, so this is started last year and continues up to now. Yes, so actually 1 year, yes, 1 year, and we are working on this project from last year.
Well, that's all. Thank you for this interview.
Okay, thank you.
Sí. No. Sí, ya está, ya está.
Okay.
Ya está. Está
Is it
enfocado.
on? Hello, my name is Laura.
Hi Laura, I'm Taina.
Okay. When did you arrive to Gran Canaria?
On Tuesday in the afternoon.
And what do you think about the island?
I think it's lovely.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been here when I was a child, but this is my first time as a grown-up.
And is it very different from your country?
It is. It's about 20 degrees here now, but when we left we had -5 and a snowstorm.
Oh, it's very different. We've heard that the Finnish education system is one of the best in Europe. So I would like what do you think are its strengths and what it's based on?
Well, the strengths are that we have high education level on teachers, and teachers are experts in their own branches. So I think that's one of the things.
And in this project, in the Erasmus Plus, what is your role as a teacher?
I will be working with my students the way your teachers are working with you now, and we'll use some English class time for that. And I'm also the head teacher of the project in my school in a way, and I'm in contact with Sara and Paz, and I'll be taking my pupils to trips with my colleague Jen.
And you are from the same school?
Yes.
Okay. What, from your point of view, the purpose of this project?
Well, the purpose is that our pupils learn about values and their role in the EU. Also, it's very important that they and us teachers get to meet foreign people, pupils and grown-ups, and interact, speak English, see different cultures.
What do you think are the positive and negative aspects of this project?
Well, the positives are that you meet new people, you get new experiences, and as a teacher, I will see my pupils in a different way when they will be working, not just sitting down in a classroom and writing things, but they'll be doing other things. And what's the rest of the question?
If there's a negative part of that project?
Well, the only one I can think of is that our colleagues are very jealous when we get to go to Las Palmas.
What's your personal opinion of this project? Like, what do you think?
It's my first project ever. I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to everything. I can't wait to get visitors to Finland and get the project going with my pupils.
And what are your expectations from your students?
I'm hoping that they will see how great it is when you speak English and you can understand people from different cultures and different countries.
And what do you expect from the other students, like from the other countries?
I don't know if I have any expectations. I just hope they like their visit to Finland.
And what do you think, like us, not only us, but also your students, as students, can provide to the project?
Well, a younger point of view, obviously, and they are very good with technology, so they can help us.
Okay.
And they look at things differently because they're younger.
So you said you had never participate in a project?
No.
And you have never participated as a teacher or as a
No.
student?
Well, I have been on a few trips when I was at school, but this is my first project as a teacher.
And do you think that learning English is important nowadays?
It is. There are other languages as well, but English is still the main language.
Why do you think?
Is there any reason for that, you mean? My experience.
And is there something else you want to say about the project or something you want?
Well, just that I'm very excited and I'm looking forward to everyone coming to Finland and working with my pupils and foreign pupils too.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, so how was your trip to Rancanar?
It was nice. It was 1 hour and a half late, but it was very nice.
And what do you think about Rancanar?
Well, for us, of course, it's a paradise right now. As Taina already said, we had a snowstorm in Finland when we drove to the airport, so it's great. I love it.
And we're gonna talk about the project now. And was it hard to pick up the pupils to the project?
Actually, you are ahead a little. We haven't picked our students yet because we heard about the details here now.
And how? Okay, so you're gonna choose the pupils like our teachers chose.
Well, in a similar way, I think. We haven't decided on that yet, but I think so.
Okay. And you know if there are many candidates or you don't know?
I think there will be many candidates because it's a very nice project and I think that many people want to participate in it, so I think so.
And here we are traveling to Bulgaria and Portugal. And your students, where are they going?
The same.
Same?
Yeah.
So as Laura asked Taina, what do you think are the positive and negative aspects of the project?
Well, the positive, of course, is that you get to travel and meet people from different countries and communicate in English, and you get to, well, for teachers and for pupils, it's a very positive experience, and also you learn about the values and what it is to be a EU citizen and things like that. And I can't think of many negative things.
And well, as students, how can we contribute to the project?
Contribute. Well, just being open-minded and positive and active and yeah, difficult question.
Well, and as a teacher, you've participated in a European project?
No,
It's
never.
the first one.
My first one.
And
yes.
as a student?
As a student, well, yeah, I've been to, well, as an exchange student in Germany.
And it was okay?
Yeah, it was great.
You know how to speak German?
Yeah.
And do you think learning English is important nowadays?
Yes, it's very important.
Why?
Well, of course, it's the language that most people in different countries know, and it's a kind of like lingua franca, like everyone learns it, and it's the way to, when we have one common language, maybe well, it makes it easier to communicate and to understand different cultures as well. But I appreciate other languages as well.
You know how to speak another language?
Well, I speak German and a little bit of French and a little bit of Russian and Swedish and Finnish.
Russian is very difficult.
Yeah, well, I only know the basics.
Well, if you want to add something more about the project?
Well, nothing comes to my mind except for that, as Taina already said, that I'm also very excited and want to welcome you to Finland. And, yeah.
Okay, so thank you.
Thank you very much.
We are the champions, my friends.
much for being here with us. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Roberto Caldas, and now I want to know your name.
My name is Yvonne.
Okay.
And my name is Ina.
Okay, good. Nice to meet you. Yvonne, how was your flight?
Oh, kind of difficult because we had a really big delay, and so we arrived like quite at 2:30 in the morning. Like, okay, so we were a little bit tired the first day, but everything's fine and okay today.
Yes.
I don't like flying too much, so I was hoping that we will land without dying, but that was okay.
And have you been here before?
To Canarias? No.
No, your
The first time here.
And you?
First time.
First
as well.
time. Okay. How do you think about this amazing chance?
It's great because we can offer the students a possibility for going for 3 months to Germany for the Spanish students of the school, and we can send 3 students for 3 months to your school.
Yes.
So it's really big opportunity, I think.
It's a big opportunity. And you? I'm sorry, I don't remember your name.
Ina.
Ina. Okay, Ina. And you?
I think that the students will benefit a lot from this project because it will broaden their horizon. And they will come here and see life in the school, in this island of paradise. And in Germany we've got winter, snow, it's freezing cold, thunderstorms, and you come here and we've got 22 degrees, beautiful scenery,
beautiful
nice
place.
pupils, students, teachers, everybody is so nice and welcomes us so wholeheartedly.
Everybody here is so nice. Okay, what do you expect from the students who have been selected?
I hope, and that's what the thing is, that they are open-minded. They can really use this time to not only to improve their language skills, but also to get to know another world, another culture, to get to know something new,
Yes.
really. And I think that's really
It's a big experience.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be great.
And you, Ina?
I think it's great to get to know another kind of everyday life in a different country because they are not tourists. They don't live in a hotel, they don't have this hotel scenery. They start a new life with a new family. They get to know new parents, new brothers and sisters, the food of their families, the culture of the normal day life, and not as a tourist. That's for me the most important.
I think that too.
And if we are thinking about the European Union, that we are all Europeans, we have to get to know each other well, and that would be a great possibility and opportunity to get to know really. You know, the daily.
Something more.
I think that would be kind of so surprising for the students at the first time, for the German students when they arrive here, how the Spanish family life, the food. The food will be quite different, and the Spanish students will say, oh, they are all eating all the time so much bread, and here's certainly the different. Yeah, but I don't think that will be a problem, but they will be like, okay, that's something quite new, but I can manage that, and they will grow with this experience.
Okay, good. The video is a very requirement in all this. What do you think about that? The video?
Yeah, the video.
I think a video is always a great medium to transmit information. And you can not only hear but also see the people who participate in the project, so it's a perfect possibility to show what we think about the project.
So you like it?
Yes, I like it very much, a good idea.
Yeah.
And you?
Yeah, the same here.
You think so?
And it's quite a medium, it's an actual medium. You will see, you're watching a lot of little films on YouTube, and you're kind of, it's a normal thing for us today. And so I think so too, not only to make an interview, for example, only like with a microphone, but just, okay, seeing the people really, it will help also the understanding of what they are saying. So,
I think so too. Now I want to know, how do you recommend us? Some words for us.
So we think that you, both of you, are perfectly, how do you say it in English? Suited for this
You speak
project.
Spanish.
No, we talk English.
Por
it's
favor, elijan a esas dos personas.
La chica de la técnica lo hace en el fondo, pero todo perfectamente.
bien.
Y el chico aquí en el centro de la atención, abierto, guapo, interesado, así que
Si tienen que ir, y si no, es que no sé, que podemos decir más. Por favor, que
por
lo manden.
favor a estos dos
Thank you so
los vamos
much.
a...
Okay, good.
Okay, now something else we have to switch into English.
That was all with me. Now my other mate is going to continue with the interview. Thanks again for being here with me, with us. And I hope you enjoy your stay in our island very much.
Thank
We
you.
already have
So
enjoyed a lot.
thank you. Thousand thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Bye.
So, okay.
Now I'm Matt.
Hello, I'm Aymara. Nice to meet you. You are very friendly.
Oh, you too.
I'm going to continue the interview. The teachers say to me that Germany is partially involved in the project. Who is this part of the project about?
Okay. The project we are doing at the moment is a long-term mobility with this school. This means that we send 3 students of our school to your school, and not only to your school but to your families. And 3 families of your school will also send students or children, their children, to our school and to our family. So it's a direct exchange of students. And they stay for 3 months in the other country to get to know life in another country.
Oh, great. And what do you think about the students who are going to visit us?
Oh, they're really nice students. We choose them because they're open-minded, they're very friendly. They have sometimes 2 of 3 students have already experience with an exchange to Spain, with Madrid, but that was only for a week. So, okay, but we think they are really the right persons to can adapt to your daily life. They will fit very well, I think. Yeah.
And what do you hope to get with the project?
What we really hope is that this project will continue after the 2 years, because it's only for 2 years at the moment, and the European Commission pays the project for a period of 2 years. But what we hope is that we can continue, maybe on another basis or on other terms, but that this kind of exchange can be continued.
I think a good point with this project is meet people from abroad, because you can continue have contact with the person for more years, and this good point.
Yeah, you get to know more people, other nationalities, other people.
Yes.
So it's always a win-win situation, I think.
In Germany, what do you teach?
We are Spanish teachers.
Spanish teachers. And what do you like most of being a teacher?
I like a lot to work with young people, because it's never boring. They always tell you what life is at the moment, and you learn actually as a teacher.
Yeah.
The students also learn, but mostly we learn of you. So that's a very nice job. It's always filled with life and with activities. That's very nice.
It's never boring. You don't have a routine, because you'll never know how this day is going to be. And it's really a job full of moments, special moments. Sometimes not even the easiest ones, but it's really challenging, and I love it.
I'm going to ask if you speak Spanish, but if you are a Spanish teacher, yes. And can you speak Spanish with us, a little conversation?
Claro.
Claro, pronunciamos el español.
al español.
¿Qué quieren saber ahora en español de nosotras?
Pues me gustaría saber si piensan que hay muchas diferencias de Alemania aquí a Canarias.
Bueno, depende cuándo podemos empezar, ¿no? Claro, la comida es obvio que hay una diferencia, ¿no? Pero
la mentalidad entera de la gente es totalmente diferente. Aquí la gente en general es más abierta, más marchosa. En Alemania, especialmente en invierno, la gente no sale tanto, las calles están vacías, la gente está en total un poco más cerrada.
Por ejemplo, pero también lo notas, por ejemplo, acá se toca más, ¿no? Se saluda más, se abraza, así que todo el rato están todos tocándose. No tanto, ¿eh?
Se da la mano así.
Bueno, eso también es típico de españoles y estamos el ruido, eso también es una diferencia. También se ve que ustedes pueden manejar unas situaciones así como inesperadas, ¿no? Así que
So, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Sí, igualmente. Encantadas.
Nos podemos sacar una foto.
Sí, claro.
Take a selfie. No.
Sí.
Bueno.
Ya tengo todo preparado.
Ya está.